We need to have a conversation about the Italy national team because things are still not looking good for them. Last night they lost 3-0 to Norway in their World Cup qualifying game, and it's leaving a lot of unanswered questions as to when things are going to improve for the Azzurri. A reminder that Italy have not played in a World Cup since 2014, which is absolutely criminal for someone who many would consider a major footballing nation, so there's a lot of pressure on Italy. Yeah, they won the Euros in 2021 and everybody expected this to kickstart a bit of a resurgence, but they are still going through a very difficult transitional period. When it comes to the squad selection, every single international break, I see waves of unhappy Italians on social media. One theme in particular is how the players that are playing for the big clubs in Serie A get all the favouritism rather than players being picked on form. I think we're all in agreement that the Italy team of today doesn't quite have the same levels of quality that they did back in the day, but you'd still expect this team to not lose 3-0 to Norway. But then again, I guess it says a lot when Sandro Tonali is probably your best player on paper. And then the man behind it all, Luciano Spalletti, while he might have won the league at Napoli, that success is clearly not translating over to the national team since he took over in 2023, and he seems quite a divisive figure. And you always associate the Italians with being defensively robust and solid, but last night, it could have been worse than 3-0. And I'm not trying to hate on Norway, though they have been a team that have been very underwhelming in recent years, and they've missed out on international tournaments themselves, but they're definitely on the up at the moment. Fortunately for Italy, I guess their only saving grace is that that was their first game of the group played so far, so they've got plenty of opportunities to right their wrongs. But looking at the rest of the group, Israel, Estonia, Moldova, these are teams that you would expect Italy to beat, but I don't think there's any way they top the group now. There's so much pressure on them to get that second spot, and if they carry on the way they are, I think there's a genuine chance they miss out on yet another World Cup, which would just be outrageous. What do you guys reckon?